Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I am so happy you are here. So today we are doing a fun reading, and it is all about what mystic, like what, like superpowers, but not superpowers. Like what mystical abilities or like gifts do you have? Sort of part of this spooky season. So I thought it'd be kind of cool. So we're going to be using your intuition all the way. So it's going to be fun, and yeah. So thank you for being here. If you are new, thank you for giving me a chance, and if you are one of my little friends, thank you for coming back. So let's go ahead and go right into it by taking a deep breath in, closing our eyes, clear our mind, and now as we exhale and open your eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. All right, let's do this. Ooh. All right, pile one, we're excited. I'm excited to be doing this here. So this one we're going to leave in for later, but let's get into what like powers you have. Ooh, look at that. All right. Oh boy. Oh wow, look at that. And also this one. So okay, here we are. So we are doing this one. Okay, so kitchen witch, so sustenance preparation. So maybe one of your wonderful skills is actually nourishing others through like food, or if you are actually a witch, actually like using witch magic. Sorry, kitchen magic. Like, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. I'm glad my brain actually caught that. So, sustenance preparation, I feel like, to me, this is very much like a Queen of Pentacles energy is what I'm seeing here. So, secular witch, worldly, eccentric, non-religious. And so, I actually feel like it's almost like, and here with this adventure, it's almost like you go off, you kind of get a little bit of everything. So worldly to me is more of, actually I feel like more like you try different things and create your own like rituals and like yeah, it's almost like you kind of create your own how do I want to say it? Not only ritual, but it's almost like you create your own belief system. That's right. That's what I feel like. That's what it is. You also have this adventure, which I think is, again, with this worldly. I almost feel like part of you is always searching for new information, for new parts of you. Like you feel like you either read a whole bunch of different books about different places in the world, or about like societies and things like that, always just trying to see like if any of that, and you try some of their stuff just to see, and maybe even with the cuisine here, to see what kind of resonates with you. I really like this for you a lot. And so you also feel like you are being guided here, which is funny, to help. Like the world means a lot to you, and so you're trying to help here. So we have the bus driver. Again, it says here, creep, pervert, flirt, but not for me. It's almost like you like to move around a lot, or even if you don't, you like to learn about like many different places and people. Like really, I feel like cultures are important to you. Maybe again, like recipes. You want to know like a lot of different things, and so that is really, I think, one of your like I said, maybe superpower. I don't know how to phrase it correctly. Like superpower, or like one of those things that make you unique. Okay, I guess that you can kind of plug into that. And so if you haven't been doing that lately, going on adventures, maybe that's something you really want to do. But let's see what it's like mystical. Like we're going to use the everyday witch tarot. So what kind of superpower? It's like collective of group. One have. Okay, yeah. So you bring people together. That's so beautiful. I love that. look at that. Yeah, again, adventure. You kind of go off on your own. I love that so much. You have no idea. The chariot here again. Six of Swords, motion. There's like so much motion. And even here, the chariot is, again, like it's almost like the bus. It's sort of like you need to be moving. But again, I really think you take a little bit of everything and you kind of bring it into yourself. And so you share it also with the world as well. You also help people. Look at that. You also help people, yeah, find their way as well. Like all those what I would consider like lost souls who are trying to or wanderers, you kind of like help them find their path. You are, I love that about you. You always just tried new things. Like you tried going different places. You, instead of like following the map or following what, like tradition, that's what I feel like when there's like the non-secular for me, it's like you create your own traditions. You kind of go and you do your own thing, not following the map. You kind of like to travel. Like if you were to go somewhere else, you don't want to just go to tourist areas. You actually want to go to where people really live and to see what they're like, everything is really like. You don't want the superficial. You want the deep and yeah. And that's actually like, I really like that about you. It's like, oh, there is a thing. For me with that kitchen though, there's also like you bring people together. That might be you do it through cooking or through like food, maybe something that you come together. See what other ones are coming. So you have the death, you have the moon. Okay, wow. I like this too because it's sort of like, yeah. King of Swords. And what other? Okay. Oh, and I love this because the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is very much, I think, a strong representation of you. So, and the Page of Pentacles for me, it's sort of like you're still just kind of trying different things. Like you're not set one way. You kind of try different things, and I feel like you find your own worth and your own value in things, like in for yourself, but other in like situations and in people and locations. You would be a person who likes the hole in the wall kind of places versus like I said, like the like what do you call it, franchises, and versus like that. Okay, you bring about change. So then we have the death. Change, strong psychic abilities. With the moon, you have strong psychic abilities. You have this, like the death to you is sort of like you don't mind change, is what I'm seeing here. You're willing to go with it more. You do have like a great sense of you value. So you're not like I said, you don't do traditions, but your own traditions you do value. You do value those that you do love a lot, like who they are important. You have this you're quick-witted with the King of Swords also, and again, you look at things from a higher perspective. And the Three of Swords, maybe you have been going through some pain, but I almost feel like you're like more of the fairies looking at you. Help others when they're going through something. You really do. Like I feel like you're the guy that passes, like helps them overcome certain things, like especially endings of some kind. Ooh, I really like this. Okay, let's see what kind of a thing here we have for you. So transformation, yes. Okay, perfect. That feels perfect. So self-transformation is the evolving process of life that brings higher consciousness. And so you help others transform. You have a transformative energy for like that helps others. And I really have to say, to me, it's sort of like you're not, you're more eclectic, right? There's no like you're not just, yeah, you don't follow the mold. You don't follow like you don't conform. You're non-conformist. Okay, I'm actually going to use some of the charms. I've been kind of craving using the charms more, so let's see what kind of special gifts or superpowers or like gifts, superpowers, all these other things. Okay, so I wasn't going to eat it. I was just going to taste it. So yeah, you probably have a food thing. And I love that Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, so I wasn't going to eat it. I was just going to taste it. You weren't going to eat the whole thing. You're just tasting, that's all. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the universe. And I think you help others discover that. You also have this like whirlwind energy. So I feel like either you have a lot of energy or you like cause a little bit of change in everything in others, which is not a bad thing. Get them to move, you know, like if people are stagnant, you make them move around. Yeah, maybe have a like ability to like music ability that maybe helps move others. I feel like you like sweets a lot. Or you bake sweets, maybe that's how you help others too. Yeah, you follow your own drumbeat. I really do think that you kind of move at your own pace. I like that a lot. Look at that. You see, you're not not only are you like movement, but you actually like take off. You take flight, and I think that's very important for others. Like they kind of follow that energy about you. KL, so maybe something like that. WC and L. So L, W, all those are important. Yeah, you look at that. I think you open other people's, you help them blossom, you help them bloom. Especially like I said, I feel like people who are stagnant, you kind of help them get out of that energy. And you have this way about you. I do like that because it's sort of like you do everything from the power and through the power of love. So very beautiful. I hope you like this reading, group. One, you are pretty awesome. I hope you pat yourself on the back and maybe make yourself some treats or get yourself some treats because you definitely deserve it. Yeah, I like that you help others move towards where they need to be, and that you're not stuck on a certain way, but rather more open to all sorts of things. So thank you for being you. Okay, so if you did like this reading, do please give it a thumbs up and do please consider subscribing. It helps the channel grow. And I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards. And until I see you in the next one, bye bye, my dear friends. Hello, my friends from group 2. So thank you for being here. Let's see what magical gifts you have, or what superpowers you have. I'm not like basically like what makes you unique and cool. Okay. Oh, I like this already. And here we go. Okay, so Storm Witch, absorption, release, chaos. So there's a little bit of chaos in you, and that's okay. So you are one of those harbingers of change, but you're also like, I feel like maybe it's like you're the tower moment for others. Not a bad thing at all, but it's something here. Cosmic Witch, astrology, celestial body, starseed. So maybe starseed, but I also feel like the moon is important to you because we even have the moon here. So I feel like moon cycles are especially important to you. Yeah, so important. And you do help you overcome obstacles. I almost feel like you use that astrology to help you kind of guide you. And you do overcome here. You have moth, so we have concealment, release. So release again in a sense of freedom. Yeah. So release comes out twice, and we do have the freedom here. So it almost feels like, and moth, so people are very attracted to you. And the transformation, I actually feel like you help as you are, you help others, or people aspire to be like you. Like there's a sense of a lot of beauty. I don't know why I'm seeing beauty, but like a lot of beauty. You're not, you're unconventional with the Storm Witch. I'm almost like, I'm seeing like a lot of art, like very artistic in some manner. Like I just feel like that's sort of how you are. You just kind of, and your art is very powerful in some way. Let's see what gifts or like superpowers, magical. This is collective of group. Okay. You have this, yeah. Again, Queen attraction, like Queen of Wands, so attractive. So, like, you are, to me, artistic or have your own thing. Three of Wands, Ace of Cups, wow. Okay, one more. What superpowers? Oh, Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. So you bring wish fulfillment. Interesting. And let me actually add a little bit more. Nine of Pentacles. You're good with who you are. There's a sense of, and in that you help others who are, I feel like, are very much trapped in something. You help them like get out of that trap. Yeah. Three of Wands. You do cause others to aspire to you, but you're maybe like, how do you call it? Like a leader. Like you kind of create a path that wasn't there usually. Oh my goodness, I like this. You do, like, there's a sense to you of like, yes, there's attraction, but you give people like new beginnings with this Ace of Cups that really fulfill them. And for me, really, to me, it's sort of like you are very much a tower, and not in a bad way at all, but rather in like that you move things along. The moon here, yeah, like you have a strong moon, probably psychic. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, like I said, you help new beginnings for others. Four of Swords, releasing the past. And the High Priest, which is actually the Hierophant, you're a teacher. You're somebody who helps them learn different things. Even here, this is funny because the Four of Swords here, it's almost like you help them learn to defend themselves. Like you give them a new chance, like a new beginnings everywhere. What else do we have? The Five of Swords. You see, I feel like you help them release some of their ego, like because others that are around you may be feeling constricted or like by themselves, right? Maybe the ego is the one that does that, but you kind of help them. I almost like see past their ego, help them see like, hey, you don't, like, how to be good with who you are. Does that make sense? Like comfortable in your own skin. Like not everybody is comfortable in their own skin. Not everybody's comfortable in their being who they are, and you kind of bring that about, especially with this Queen of Wands there. I think that you see, it's almost like there's a sense of peace that you just radiate, even though I would call you a wind of change. That's what I would say to you. But again, it's almost like you don't really focus on others. It's sort of like you're just being you, and you're just living your own life. Two of Wands, again, you are somebody who chooses the path that has, like I said, like hasn't been chosen. You walk down your own path here. Wow, this is like amazing. I love this energy. Let's see what other things that we have. Wish. Oh, yeah, you do see wish fulfillment of some kind. You have the Nine of Cups. So a wish motivates the heart's desires, keep hope and faith alive. And so that's what you do. You help others aspire to something greater, something better. And so I feel like you motivate their heart's desires. You motivate them to keep moving, to keep growing, and then keep hope and faith alive, right? There's almost like you're this beautiful butterfly that everybody just kind of wants to be. And you're just doing it, and again, like you're not even noticing anybody else. You're just kind of doing you, and that's how it is. But in doing that, it's sort of like, yeah, you see, you even show them, like, here, this is how you overcome obstacles, how you overcome things, limitations. I almost want to say you're limitless in many ways. Like, oh, I like this group. See, I like doing these kinds of readings because I love, like, I know how amazing my viewers are, and so I'm like, oh, I love finding out more information about you. Sounds a little creepy, but it's because we don't usually get to acknowledge all the awesomeness that is us. We are often nitpicking or saying stuff, but I like this is really amazing. So many people are probably attracted to you, whether or not you're even aware of them. So I feel like you have a lot of admirers. And probably like la la la, and people are like, oh my goodness, saying all these awesome things, and you're like not even aware of it. You're so cool. All right, so we have the scythe. So yeah, you kind of cut away things that aren't necessary, and the ship, and you move things along. Yeah. Fancy travel, like maybe there's a luxury to you. Oh, are you a luxury? Yeah, I probably are. Like maybe connecting with you. I feel like maybe you're out of this world, which is not a bad thing. You're not like everybody else. But was there starseed here, right? There was starseed, so you probably are a starseed, and that's why you have all these things. Again, look at this wish fulfillment. There's a sense, maybe for some of you, actually make other people's wishes come true, which is beautiful. Like look at that, you have this. Like wow, wishing. Like how many wishes do you come true here? You actually see the layer of people. You don't see them as like, how do I say it? You don't just see the surface. You actually go there. You see all the many layers. Like I tell you, I think you attract others a lot. Like you are very, very attracted to, like, are very attractive to others. Like wow, love that. We have the C and P. So those are, and then you also have the C, so double C, and we have L, and we have like octopus. So maybe you have different, what do you call it? You do different things, like you have different talents, and so like you kind of have your arm in everything because you're really talented. Oh, I like that. And then yeah, I keep on seeing like people are just really attracted to you, like they just kind of fall for you. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, but this is interesting. And so there's a lot of growth, and I feel like prosperity here, but I really think that you teach others. There's a sense of growth and learning that needs to happen here. That you share, whether you know it or not. But with this shoe here, I feel like it's almost like you're still looking for a part of yourself, even though there's like you know a lot about yourself, but you're still looking for a part of yourself. So it makes sense. And again, very attractive, very like sensual. Ooh, those are all your superpowers. So there's like and your gifts and everything. So thank you for letting me do this reading for you. I hope it makes sense, and I hope yeah, you got it. Like I really do think for me you're like a luxury of some kind. Like people really like to be around you. So it's like a gift. Your attention or your presence is a gift to others. So very cool, very cool. Thank you for being here, my friends. If you did like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. And just, I feel very honored to be able to read your cards. And until I see you in the next one, bye bye, my dear friends. My friends from group 3. So let's get into it. Let's see what like gifts, gifts you have, or superpowers that you have. Let's actually see all these things. Oh wow. Okay, so we have Egyptian witch, so ancient wisdom, mythology, deities. You have crystal witch, which is earth medicine, energy, protection. You have a quest, and you have love. Wow. So kind of your gifts here is you might have definitely like an ancient wisdom in terms of like I feel like you are an old soul. You probably, with the crystals, I don't know why I'm seeing like Reiki, so maybe that's something that you do. Like herbs, like nature. You have a sense of like I feel like you help heal. Sort of like what I'm seeing here. I'm almost like you heal others. You might have a hermit, so you might be like introverted. Nothing wrong with that. You probably like to study ancient cultures, yeah, or mythologies. For some reason, actually, like yes, there is Egypt, but I'm also seeing like the legend of author, like like Merlin and all that stuff too. Yeah, I feel like you have a quest here. Like, and by that I mean you feel you're being propelled by a purpose, a strong purpose, like something that is big. You help others like unlock their potential, but also like others that are closed off, you open them up, right? Stone statue, transformation, exploding, ending, explosion. It's so funny because like every pile kind of has a form of transformation. Like some, you help others transform. Like I also feel like you don't judge others. Like there's no judgment really. You just kind of are there. Fascinating. Okay, let's see what the tarot has for us. What does Sun? Yeah, look at that. Cool. Superpowers. Queen of Swords. Okay, very honest truth here. So Pentacles. I'll show you. Nine of Wands. Okay, and then we have the Star. Ooh. Okay, let's see the other deck. What just does. Okay. Ten of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. You give others opportunity, or are able to show, like other people are able to see opportunities. You have the full energy. Total faith in things. And Four of Swords. But like the Nine of Swords also wanted to come out here. So it's interesting to me because you might suffer from like anxiety, but you don't let that stop you. Right, you still take leaps, you still like there's the full energy, you still try new things. You also, I feel like you help others with mental health, with this Nine of Swords here. What else? The Ace of Pentacles. Oh wow, so you have this I almost want to say to you like that you come up with opportunities. Like it's almost like a magical trick, if you will. You just come up with opportunities that other people would not be able to see. You just kind of come up with opportunities, and your opportunities also can come from like when situations are like where somebody else would give up, or somebody else is like, oh my goodness, you somehow take any kind of like bumps in the roads, and you use that to propel you forward. Wow, so beautiful. You do again sort of like have this sun, so there's this energy of brightness, of light that I think people just really like about you. You also have a sense of being very blatantly honest. Like again, you see things like there's no judgment in terms of things, but you do see things like you try to be as impartial as you can, but truths do come out. You see the truth because of that. You do have this healing energy for others, and again, for me, it's almost like you help them release like even the worries. You help ease other people's worries, which is fascinating to me because you yourself, I think, suffer from anxiety. Like, oh, but like that doesn't slow you down. I really like that a lot. You have a lot of creative impulses. You create a lot with this Page of Cups. The Justice here, you want things to be fair. But sometimes maybe that might be like hard for you. Like, you know, like inequalities or like where you think people, it's not like something feels off. You do want things to be just. Yeah, there's a sense of just to you. But then you also are aware of like always trying to like try to maintain a fair view of things, right? not partial, but fair. Oh, I really like this energy of you. Okay. And then the Four of Swords. So I do think like you have dreams. So maybe you have like, what do I want to say with your dreams? Like prophetic dreams. That might be something too. Also maybe helping other rest. Oh, so some of you might even like, because I feel like you help others with this anxiety and you somehow like help them. So for example, like maybe I don't know why yoga nidra came through here, but meditation, maybe you're somebody who helps others through meditation, through healing with the crystals, Reiki. Like you have this healing energy that helps others, especially with people who have anxiety, like a lot of anxiety or depression. Yeah, you help them overcome things. Wow. And you bring this sense of joy wherever you go. Oh, I love that so much. Let's see what other stuff you have. Empowerment. Oh, yes, that's actually perfect. That is the perfect word for you. You empower others, especially like because you yourself have gone through this, and yet you still move forward. You still take that leap, even if you are like afraid of things, right? You have this anxiety. Even if you suffer from depression, you still like move forward. So the determination of your mind and soul will guide you towards unleashing inner power, and that's what you help others. You help others, you guide them towards unleashing their inner power. Wow, that is crazy. That is beautiful. All right, that is a very beautiful superpower. Let's see what the charms have for you. Okay. Oh wow, you have a lot of. Okay, so intuition. So yeah, very intuitive. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You become fluent at doing both. You can become fluent at doing both. Intuition. Okay, we have the key. You're unlocking the bus, the whale. You also have Aquarius. You have. Oh, I love this balloon. I feel like you fill others with hope. I also feel like you make them believe that they can. And so that is something that is almost like I can see why empowerment is a thing for you. So you have you have the answer. Yeah, you give people the answer, but you empower them to find their own answer from their own, whatever question they have. Like you could definitely be a life coach, a therapist. There's a sense of travel, moving them. Like I feel like you help others progress. That's really I just keep hearing that over and over and over again. Yeah, compassion, solitude, knowledge of both life and death, unbridled creativity, all those things that you have, aware of this. And so you just kind of there is a compassion in you because you've been through it, but and look at this, you unlock the potential in others. I really do feel like that. You're the key. You have this way of opening up others. Aquarius qualities. So Aquarius qualities to me is maybe you're Aquarius, but very thinking about, you do like to learn knowledge. Knowledge is important. Wisdom, you gather wisdom from the ancient. But I feel like for me, you really are to me an old soul. In terms of also you have a quest, there's a purpose to you, and there's a purpose, and you kind of know it, you kind of feel intuitively, and so that is a very strong thing for you. You are here to help. You're here to, I almost want to say that, to help guide the evolution. So let your authentic humanity shine forth, but also bowing to the inner divine. And so it's almost because for me, it does feel like you're a bit of an introvert. Even though you're an introvert, you still are you go into hermit mode a lot. I get that. I do that too. You still somehow help others, even in that. Isn't that beautiful? So I hope that makes sense, and I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. I am very grateful to you. Thank you. I feel very honored that I was able to read your cards, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, I am sending you so much love and so much light. Bye-bye.